Is Mark Zuckerberg ushering a new era of free speech, or opening Pandora's box of misinformation? Today, we're diving into Meta's shocking decision to end its fact-checking program. If you're new here, hey, I'm Celissa Gervals, and over here I like to discuss polarizing figures and companies who shape our world. If that sounds interesting to you, please hit the subscribe button. Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, is pulling the plug on its third-party fact-checking program, a cornerstone of its platform since 2016. This program was launched with the goal of combating misinformation, protecting election integrity, and reducing harmful content. But now, less than 2 weeks before the presidential inauguration of Donald Trump, Meta is moving in a different direction. According to Meta, this shift is an effort to return to its fundamental commitment to free expression. Mark Zuckerberg himself stated that the company is going to get back to our roots and focus on reducing mistakes, simplifying our policies, and restoring free expression on our platforms. And speaking of Facebook's roots, let's not forget where it all began. Remember Face Mash? Zuckerberg's charming little project to rate the attractiveness of his female classmates. Yeah, nothing says free speech like objectifying your peers without their consent. But hey, at least he's consistent with his questionable decision-making. So Meta is switching to community notes, much like Elon Musk's X platform, formerly known as Twitter, which means lifting restrictions on some topics that are part of mainstream discourse, reducing the use of automated systems to scan for policy violations, taking a more personalized approach to political content, and moving trust and safety content moderation teams from California over to Texas. Let's break down how the community notes works. Similar to X's model, it allows users to add context directly to posts. Here's the process. Users can submit notes providing additional information or context. Other users then vote on whether these notes are helpful, with notes gaining visibility only if they receive broad cross-partisan support. Essentially, it's like a digital fact-check democracy where users from different sides have to agree mutually that something is legit before it gets amplified. Now, call me a conspiracy theorist, but hear me out. With the US government edging closer to the TikTok ban, Meta just happens to be pivoting towards a more TikTok-esque approach, letting people run wild with their thoughts and conspiracies. But hey, it's not like Zuckerberg cares about the facts anymore. And let's be real. Do you really think Zuckerberg actually cares about your freedom of speech? No, of course not. What he cares about is his business. And honestly, fair enough. He's in it for the long game. Trump might be president for the next 4 years, but the Zuck? He's gonna be around forever. He knows he needs to stay on Trump's good side, at least for now, because as history shows, if you play nice with Trump, you'll typically get special treatment. Allegedly. In a move that absolutely no one saw coming, and frankly makes as much sense as using Facebook to find your soulmate, Meta has appointed 3 new members to its board of directors, one of them being Dana White. Yes, this guy. The president and CEO of the UFC, because nothing says we understand social media like the man whose expertise is to watch people punch each other in the face. Representative Jim Jordan said, quote, "Last August, Zuckerberg admitted to our committee that the Biden White House had pressured Facebook to censor Americans. Today is a huge step in the right direction." Yup, definitely a step in the right direction. Let's be real. Facebook hasn't been cool in years. Users have been frustrated with the algorithmic echo chambers, privacy concerns, and seemingly arbitrary content moderation. This TikTok-like pivot may be Zuckerberg's attempt at trying to make the platform more relevant again. But will this make things better or just shift the bias? To me, it sounds like we're trading one controlled narrative for the other, just spinning the political roulette wheel to see which side gains control over the conversation in this election cycle. The scary part? This approach seems increasingly reactive, changing with each political wind. In recent years, it was anti-Trump, today it's pro-Trump, and in the next 4 years, who knows where it will be. Now, let's take a look at both sides of this controversial decision. Those in favor argue that this promotes free speech and reduces political bias and content moderation. Supporters believe that it will lead to more open discourse, and less censorship of legitimate political debate. On the other hand, critics and misinformation experts warn that this change could lead to a surge in harmful content and misinformation on the platform. They argue that the community notes system may not be as effective as professional fact checkers in combating false information, especially during critical times like elections. So, what do you guys think? Is this a win for free speech or a dangerous step towards misinformation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, stay informed and always question everything, even me. Oh yeah, and click here for the next perfectly curated video that I personally have selected just for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.